Hello there everyone, Ashton Flash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Icons 2025 set review. Today we are looking at the brand new and first ever How to Train Your Dragon set. This is set number 10375. This is Toothless. It has 784 pieces, retailing for $69.99 USD or $89.99 Canadian, beginning on July the 1st. I was very excited about this set when we first heard about it. It was rumored for a really long time. And then we saw the reveal and they went for cuteness instead of accuracy, which is very frustrating. Also, just this arrived late. The box is so damaged. It's just in rough shape here. So that's why this review is coming to you very late here. But I'm excited about this. I do wish, like a lot of other people, that there was a minifigure. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's build this set. All right, so here is Toothless built. It is an adorable, fun build. And that is not why I dislike this set. I think this is a very great set for what they are trying to do. It's just not what they should have done. I look at this, and we're going to talk about this up here at the top before we get into the actual build, because it is great. It's just not what people wanted. We wanted a detailed version. This was our first ever How to Train Your Dragon set, and we were expecting what they do for almost every other theme. Not a cutesy, chibi little design for Toothless, which looks really adorable. I do think so. I think that even some of the play features and just how the head moves and everything, it's a lot of fun. But this is also labeled under 18 plus for some reason, where the build really isn't too complicated. This should just be a regular set. I'm not sure why they chose that branding or that age rating, and some parents are just going to see the 18 plus range and go, my kid can't handle this. When in reality, they can. It's not too complicated. So it's mislabeled. It's not what we wanted. I think that we all expected a version of like the Da Vinci set or even the Dune Ornithopter with the wings that can move or something like that. And of course, the biggest thing in my opinion that is missing is a minifigure here. I think that a Hiccup minifigure needed to be included with this. I'm not even saying that he should have been able to ride it. Yes, that would have been nice. But the fact that Hiccup is not included in here is insane to me. You look at Star Wars, and we were just talking about the age ratings. There's actually a whole other set releasing on July 1st that is a buildable character for the Battle Droid and Stap. You know what the age rating is for that? 12 and up, which is what this should have been. And guess what? This also comes with a plaque. Imagine for a second here, Hiccup standing on the plaque. This is the set, okay? Even if it's still the cutesy version, we'll put that aside for a second. This is the set. It comes with a stand and a plaque. It says How to Train Your Dragon there. It says Toothless, or you know what? It should say Night Fury. And just go through all the information, all the stats about Toothless here, and just imagine how much better this set would be received. Even if it was marked under 18 plus, you'd see the display Ultimate Collector Series like plaque, and people would understand this is a display model for collectors. But in reality, as well, the final thing that I'll talk about, which is why this set's failing, is it's by itself. I guarantee you, if there were play sets, minifigure play sets out there alongside of this set, we would be praising this set so much. We'd be like, oh my goodness, this is such a cute idea. It's great that they have this adorable little display model of Toothless. And then at the same time, you've got your minifigure style sets with Hiccup and Astrid and the rest of the gang, and all with different dragons. But instead, this is all we got. And just quickly, I figured I'd walk you through all the pieces that I used here to make Hiccup. So the arms here, as well as the shield, are from the Viking from Series 20. This armor piece here, you can get it in a lot of sets. This piece here I borrowed from the Atari minifigure. The face is my face that's used for just a bunch of different people in superhero sets and Harry Potter sets. The torso is Pippin's from the Shire. And then you've got this long sword there as well that comes in a lot of other sets, and mid-legs in dark brown. So that's how I built this simple little Hiccup figure. The torso may not be the best choice. It should probably be in the sand green color, or maybe you don't like the armor. But here's the thing. All this needs needs, and I'm just showing you this, you would just need a new print there for the torso to make it more accurate, because I think the hair and the face works really well. Also, don't forget, we've got prosthetic legs already that would be perfect for Hiccup. They just need to recolor the top part there. So that is a real shame here that all these parts exist. They wouldn't need to create any new molds, just some new prints here. And you know what another great accessory for him would be? His book. There's just so much here that needs to be done for minifigures when it comes to How to Train Your Dragon. All right, that whole rant aside, let's look at Toothless on its own. It is adorable. Like, it's a very interesting idea to do a cutesy style here, and I think that they did a great job just capturing Toothless's likeness and the cute, playful side of things. I think from certain angles, like dead on, I don't know if that really looks great, but from the side and tilting the head, I think that that really does capture a Toothless. I think that is really cute. And like all the promos and everything that LEGO has been posting, it is kind of cute that you can put your hand right there on the forehead of Toothless. But there's a lot of posability there with the head to sort of make him come alive. And the tongue can also wiggle back and forth there as well as you move the head side to side. You can also open and close the mouth too, and you can just easily detach the tongue there so that you can fully close the mouth as well, which is a very cute look on its own. Now, some of the details here, everything in this set is printed. So this eye piece is printed, and this scale piece that you're going to see all throughout, this is also a print. Like, this looks really cute. I think that maybe they could have included a tile instead so that you can completely remove the tongue so that you don't see any gray. But the shaping around the face and everything here, how they've done even some of the pieces here in the back, I think that's really cute, how you can move this, all these little pieces on the hinges, some of the scales throughout this arch piece there, the scales on the top of the head as well as there as well, and those bow pieces too. It is very cute how they have done the texturing and everything here for this. Now, the mouth can completely open, and it's quite a large mouth there. There's a lot of spots for different connectivity there because of the different accessories that you might have seen before. So you saw me remove the tongue before, but you can actually take the fish and put it inside of Toothless's mouth, which looks really cute. If you want to, you don't have to center it. You could actually off-center it as well so that it's on an angle like this, and it's actually falling out of his mouth a lot more, which I think is kind of cute. The build for the fish is very simple. You actually have a print there for the mouth and the eye, and you've got some scales there as well as this little tail, and it's very wiggly, which I think is kind of interesting that it's sort of still fresh and alive. Reattaching the tongue, we also need to attach something to the top part there with those two studs exposed. You can actually attach this piece here for the Night Fury blast, which looks really cool using this piece here from Dreams, and it's great. You can close the mouth a little bit too and open it as wide as you want to have the blast coming out, and that's just such a simple little connection piece there with that 1x2 plate with the stud in the center and then that dark red clip, and you just attach that underneath. You may have noticed a lot of reddish brown throughout this, and that is because it's actually got the saddle that Hiccup makes for Toothless. So it's cute how they have him sitting in this position. So the saddle where Hiccup would be sitting is right up here, and you've got a Nexonite shield piece there and some tiles that all link into each other. Those gray pieces there act as buckles, as well as you've got a silver ingot on top, and you can of course turn and spin the head there. The rest of the saddle continues down here with another buckle there, as well as some more ingots, and the chest is a really interesting part usage there using those. It's a new-ish piece, but it looks pretty great there in black, and the angle that creates for Toothless's chest. You do have there two more of those scale pieces, and I really do like the use of these superhero shoulder pieces there for the shaping of the feet. You've also got the horn pieces there in black down below for the feet as well, and the back feet are shaped just a little bit differently than the front ones. And over here on this side, it's just the exact same thing, just reflected here on the other side. The wings here actually have a lot of functionality and posability because of the pieces used here. They're able to turn 360 as well as bend up and down, and then that gives you a lot of different posability. I think it looks good when the wings are actually posed downwards like this, because of course he is sitting. And over here on the back, this is probably the best example of the scales and everything and how they've accomplished that using different slope pieces. Over here in the back, the tail, unfortunately, is actually stuck in place here. You can detach it there and rotate it manually if you want to have the tail angled different ways. Over here, for the tail, you can turn here at this joint 360 degrees to angle the tail, as well as you can actually flap this open and closed. One of my favorite things about this is that the side that Hiccup has built actually uses the exact same pieces that you see for Toothless's tail that's not damaged, minus the clip piece there in the center, so that the new attachment can easily actually snap into place and attach there. So that's really cute that you could also just easily remove this if you wanted to. And it's really cool. You do have this print there as well. And I know that some people are upset that they have the red here in the back already. This is supposed to be from the second movie, but if you've seen the live action movie, spoilers for that, and I mean, it's in all the merchandise and other toys, that this does actually appear at the end of the film, and this is accurate. So Toothless is actually going to help me here by holding up the instructions because my stand is broken. Anyways, flipping through here, it is an 18+ set, which means that they do talk about and show some of the reference material here for Toothless. And this looks really great. You can pause and read if you want. And you can see here some more information about the actual designers of the set here. Anyways, everyone, that is my review of Toothless. I don't really have much more to say about this because I said everything that I need to up at the top. Besides, I'll just reiterate, it is very cute. It's a very fun build. And also some of the things that I said before, if there was a minifigure here included, I think that would have gone a really long way with fans of the franchise. And I think we would have excused this. If there were other sets, we wouldn't have anything really negative to say about this. Maybe besides, why do we need another Toothless? Because there would be a great minifigure version one. But we're going to go in circles here. Anyways, everyone, be sure to subscribe. Turn the bell notification so you don't miss out on future LEGO DreamWorks set news and reviews. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you will have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.